Good morning, Instagram live on the Sling Consultancy page and over on Facebook live on the Dorking NCT page. Continuing Feature Friday, so each week I will show a carrier or sling, whatever you want to call it, something we have in our library that you can come and hire and borrow. So we've done quite a few, we've done quite a lot of the adjustable carriers. Now we are moving into some of the ones that are a fixed width, and so that will just change slightly how we use them. So today we're doing the Boba 4G. So the Boba 4G, again, it's a really sort of consistent carrier. It's been out quite a while. It has got lovely, quite flat straps for the shoulders. It doesn't have any buckles here. So this one, the shoulders are attached. So that means that we can do a rucksack carry. So it doesn't allow us to cross our straps. Okay, so it's quite a nice wide carrier. It has, you can get ones with patterns. So this is the one we have in the library. You have a little pocket at the bottom. And you also have a little cushion that poppers in, and this is for your smaller babies that need the extra height and support there. It stops them slumping, rather than, which some of the other ones do, they cinch the carriers. So it's quite a clean looking carrier. There's not a huge amount in terms of adjustment across the body or any of those sorts of things. So you do have on the shoulder straps two options to pull. So once this is on, you'll see we have the option to either pull this one back, or we have the option to go here and pull forwards. So you're going to need to check when you do that you've got the right bit long or short, so that you can pull it. So you want it more in the right place. So for me, that's fine for a front carrier, because I'm going to pull forwards, because that's easier to do than doing that, which is pulling backwards, which is a little bit harder. You've also got the accessory strap, and this is on a sort of like on a rail, and it's really nice because it goes up and down really, really easily. Sometimes it feels difficult to change those depending on how they're attached. So it's really good if you're going between different users, and it'll be in different places on different people, because everybody's body is different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that in first. So that's attached. The waistband is sort of a medium firm one. It's not as deep as some. And it's a slightly shaped one as well. And it clips in the middle, and then one side at a time. If you try and do both, it won't tighten. Okay, so you have that nice and firm, so sort of sitting down to your hips, but I like mine sort of on my waist. Got my shoulder straps ready, and then I'm going to grab my helpful assistant today. So with this one, this doll's sort of in between sizes. I'm just going to position them on the cushion, which we can either use upwards like that, or if we need a little bit, just that way. And then we're just going to go underneath. And so for a really new baby, their legs are going to sort of be around this and inside the carrier, but ensuring that there's no pressure on their feet. Okay, so we don't want there to be any pressure on our baby's feet at all. So this doll, the legs are, the hips are open enough that they can come out the sides, which is great. So I'm just going to support my baby, and I'm going to use my chest strap, put it over my head, and then I'm just going to pop my arms through, over the shoulder, and then I'm going to go behind and just pull it forwards. Okay. So when you're pulling of buckles, you want the one that you're pulling to be parallel to the one that's underneath it, and that makes that a lot easier to tighten. Okay. If we try and do it at an angle, it doesn't quite want to work, you see. So do it nice and on there. Okay. It does sit slightly wider on your shoulders. The straps are slightly curved, you can see there. And that is it. So we have a nice. I can see my baby's face. I can be hands-free. My baby is lovely and secure in there. They are not moving. Their feet are free to move. We haven't overextended their hips because their legs are going straight down. From this position, if you wanted, you could obviously move straight into a back carrying position. What we need to do is loosen our straps. So loosen that back one. You just push it on it like that with your thumb, and it will loosen. Have it nice and loose, but not supporting your child. And again, the use for back carry is very much dependent on what they're developmentally doing. Most manufacturers will say it might be 5 months, might be 6 months, might be from when they're sitting. They all have different constraints. So ultimately, have a conversation with a consultant, because that's more crucial. With a buckle carrier, because there's only the one point of tightening across their back, so the risk of slumping is higher on your back. So one arm out, support your baby with that arm. This arm, you go down with your elbow. Okay, you'll find it's a little easier to do. Okay, so the carrier is still attached. Breathe in and twist. Okay, as far as you can go. As swap your hand over so you're supporting with the other hand. Arm comes over behind. And then once you can grab hold of your shoulder straps, I'm supporting my baby still with my hand, put those over your shoulders, okay? Ensuring that you just use the shoulder straps and not the chest strap, because that's not really suitable for weight bearing, and then you can pull backwards. And you can tighten your chest strap. And so that's what I mean by saying, for a back carry this was in the right place, and for a front carry this was in the right place, and for a back carry I need to adjust that. So I would like that a little bit lower so it's not up on my neck too far. And that's how you would get your child onto your back with a rucksack carrier. So the standard hire rate for the Bobas is part of the standard fee, so that's £8 for 2 weeks. We do £15 for 4 weeks. We are now, the next Sling Library is the 11th of June because of half term, the end of May. Do doorstep hires, literally you tell me which carrier you like and you come and you fill up the paperwork and you go again. It's a really quick service. If you want any more, you need to look at a selection, or you want some support, then I do my private service, which is through the Sling Consultancy, and do one-to-ones, group workshops, all of that jazz. Have the Bump to Baby group workshop coming up over at the Mama Space in Farnham on a couple of weeks' time. So that's Feature Friday for this week. Next week we will have a look at a different carrier. I'm not sure which one because I need to check what we've got in the library. Possibly the Lily Baby. So yes, I'm off to an amazing event this morning with Miriam at the Parent Tribe and Susie Redding, so really looking forward to that. So yes, I'll check out my stories for that later today. Take care.